We gotta talk about my boy, 4K Trey Ja Wick, the man, the myth, the legend, the next rapper coming out of Memphis. The man a legend. Put some respect on that man now. That man a legend. That man a legend. That man a legend. I support anybody. I support anybody that live their dreams or whatever they want to do in their life, no matter what it costs you. Live your life.
Nah, bro.
Don't let people set standards for your life.
The whole thing.
There ain't nobody set no standards. Look, he gonna be the first person to shoot himself out of the NBA.
What did he do wrong? That the Senators don't do.
Without pulling the trigger.
What did he do wrong?
Honestly, he didn't do nothing wrong on that particular situation. But the last 5 or 6 things, he's done a lot of things wrong, which is the reason why this situation is blown out of proportion.
Has he been found guilty? What has he done wrong?
Just because you ain't been found guilty don't mean you ain't did nothing wrong.
But you assume he did it though. You assume he did it though. We don't know that.
Oh, if I keep breaking into your car, or if you say you know what, forget it. Don't even worry about that example. But let's just go over the potential things that he's done. Fighting a 17-year-old at the mall, fighting another 17-year-old at the court playing basketball. Someone's in the car with somebody doing a red dot, pointing a gun at an NBA team on a bus. That's 3, I think.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, that happened. He was in the car. I ain't saying he did it, but he was in the car with that person. Right. He was in the car. Okay. He was in the car with that person. So even if he supposedly didn't do it, he was in the car. When we know in real life we all going to jail for some shit like that. But anyway, so that's 3 things. I think the 4th would be I guess the strip club thing, waving the gun in the strip club, which means I know there was a law not to bring no guns in no damn strip club. I know 100% that's a law, especially in Denver.
All I know, that man was investigated by the Denver police and no charges were filed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but so are we basically saying just because no charges filed don't mean there's a gun? So y'all ain't being serious. Y'all know that man. Y'all know that man out of control. That man out of control.
Whether he out of control or not, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been found guilty. That's all I'm saying.
There's plenty of people ain't been found guilty. That don't mean they ain't did nothing that was wrong.
But that don't mean he did something either though. You just said he did something.
It's a chain of things he's a part of.
He violated company policy.
Let's get to it now. Let's get to it. That's what I'm waiting to hear.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Spin his ass for 50 games. He
violated company policy. You know, now I much respect to him wanting to live his free world life and stuff.
What's up with this free world life shit? Like, what's up with this free world life shit y'all talking about? That shit ain't got anything to do with no free world. Plenty of people out here free ain't doing dumb shit like that. What is this free world? What is free world?
This is his this is his representation. This is what he wants to do with his life. This is how he chooses it. Ricky Williams chose marijuana over the NFL. Because he wanted his peace in life, man. If he want to transition all of that, the millions of dollars, if it's not a value, we just talked about it earlier, where it's not about how much money you make, it's about the lifestyle that you choose to live, the free lifestyle that you want to be without the reserve of answering to nobody, as long as you're being accountable. Now, see, the problem is he's not being accountable, and if you're going to choose to take this money and take this responsibility as an NBA superstar or a celebrity, if you're going to be part of that brand, you have to follow between the guidelines and policy. And then if he chooses to not follow those, then there's going to be some repercussions and some penalties for those actions. And repeated offenders are going to get, they're going to go through the grinder and stuff.
I agree with you saying, technically, waving a gun in the car, he ain't did nothing illegal that I ain't seen senators doing. Governors, people acting like their kids going to the prom, waving guns. I agree with you. I totally agree on that. Dads, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that.
That's a pyramid.
But at the same time, this man been out of control for the last 2 years, and so if you don't get a hold of it now and make it an example, who's to know what may happen next? You know what I'm saying? Who's to know? So you got to do something about it. You gotta put your foot down on it.
So
I say 50 games.
So y'all gonna speed past it, but y'all brought it up. So The senators, they can wave their guns and shit that make the laws of this country. And we already said that the man didn't do anything illegal. So I just
no, he didn't do that. He didn't do that illegal, but I'm sure his code of ethics has been violated.
Okay. Which is what?
It's like
It's just branded.
He basically like
so he
if you
can't.
wear a
He don't
uniform,
have
let's say
his,
you
NBA
so
brand.
that's the right to bear arms is the First Amendment right? Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that? So we get to a position where
we don't even know.
Right.
You can't know what else. That's a fact. The First Amendment.
We don't even know if that was his gun.
What does that got to do with anything though? What does that got to do with anything?
Right. Well, that means you got a legal.
First Amendment right. It's not been proven. I'm speaking facts though, bro. I'm speaking straight facts. Like I'm not doing what else. It's his right to bear arms. If he want to like have a gun,
it's definitely his right to.
So
bear
what's
arms.
I don't understand. Now all the other stuff y'all mentioned, cool. He fighting, he doing this, that, jumping on people. I get that, but I mean it's his right to bear arms. I don't understand what the issue is, and we got senators doing it. Like how is that?
He's an
but
NBA,
listen, what I'm asking you. How is that a
NBA?
code of ethics? Is it? What I'm trying to get at right now with y'all is it because he rapping that boy NBA YoungBoy and it's hip hop rap music? If he was out there in the field, if he was out in the field doing country with a shotgun, would it be a problem? That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you. I think all of this would not be as big as it was if they would not have pointed those guns. If those guns, that whole incident about pointing a gun at the Indiana Pacers would have never happened, I don't think this would all be a big of an issue as it is. Because again, like you said, it wasn't proven that it wasn't him, but it ain't proven that it wasn't him. So they probably like, well, damn, bro, we just got this passed by you being in the car with somebody, point a gun at another NBA team, and now you're waving guns. So I think that's the problem that the NBA is having. Like, we swept this under the rug, and now you basically just saying, I'm going to, put it in y'all face. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And so we got to make an example.
I was doing scouts on him. I wasn't doing a gun.
You said you want to be 4K Trey too, don't you? I heard you, boy.
Yeah, be 4K Trey.
That's scouts on
be unemployed like his ass about to be. He about to lose his career.
Right.
Hey man.
You think he's really gonna lose his career?
I said he's about to. He's about to. If he wasn't who he was, if he was a middleman on the bench, he would done. He'd be done, and y'all know it. He would be out of here.
I think the last violation. I think it was just poor taste. Just a bad, like just poor taste and poor decision making and stuff. I don't think he violated anything. Like you said, Dom, you said very clearly he could have been singing country and
out in the woods,
backyard doing his thing.
Shoot.
Yeah. I think it was just poor taste. If he was on a parole situation.
Yep. 100%.
And he was on a parole situation. He violated his parole. I think that's what it more so. Not official, parole. But I'm saying here it is. We having conversation. You're trending about these issues, and instead of putting the team, your team responsibility first, and the NBA and your brand that you're working for, you decide to put yourself first over everything. And so now it's reflecting as okay, as an NBA superstar. It's okay to disrespect the NBA. It's okay to continuously, threaten people with guns. Even though he didn't threaten nobody that time, but they should have been some justification on like why, sir, you have to flash a gun and think it's cool to flash a gun.
That is this fucking age demographic. That's what they own, bro. Like these boys walk with their sticks, like clear they out. Like our generation, we care about shit tough and hidden. But the new generation, they just walk with their shit out. They flash their shit.
Yeah,
and you can't be mad if the NBA decide to separate themselves from that type of action, though.
You gotta get them up out of there, cause I'm a brand. I'm trying to get investors, and we went through this before. It ain't on the same level, but when the NBA was they felt like the NBA was getting out of hand with dress code. What did they do? Yeah. They created a whole dress code violation
for AI.
Because they felt like their image, they definitely were hating on AI.
But listen, we talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice.
Like creating the image is getting out of control, and it's not being profitable to our investors. And this is the same situation all over again.
See, so we talking shit now. See, I feel like it's a lot of racial undertones. We kind of just skipping past this motherfucker. Then.
Oh yeah, so, definitely.
No,
go ahead, bro.
I
don't
about
hey, definitely. But if we want to be real though.
like all that shit. That's just for us.
But if we want to be real, as an organization, the NBA by far has, I feel like, been more of an ally to their players than any other sports company.
So they just called him nigga one time. They just called him nigga one time. I got it.
No, I ain't talking about it. Like the NBA.
Let's walk out. Let's walk out. Don't watch the finals.
Hey,
let's walk out.
The NBA has definitely.
My team ain't in the end.
Lakers
like what Phil Jackson said, the NBA was too woke. They definitely have been allowing LeBron to definitely, do what he wants, which is great. I've been loving it.
He started on league.
Yeah, I've been loving it. But out of like NFL wasn't playing that, Major League Baseball wasn't gonna be hearing it.
Yeah.
So the NBA had definitely been listening to their player. It's a player-driven league. Honestly, out of everybody, But again, it's like you give a mile. I mean, you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. Like they told Ja to chill, bro, just chill. Like, please, just chill. Can you chill? Don't do it on camera. Can you chill, please? Like they support time. Can you chill, please? And he's like, nah, I'm gonna do me. And so they like, well, we ain't gonna pay you. Like, we're not gonna pay you, bro.
That part of it.
Because if you're a UPS man,
sometimes the music that take over.
If you're a UPS man and you're in uniform, or post office and in uniform, and anybody that has a uniform, even if you're off of work, you still represent that company. And unfortunately, his face is representing a company, and because of that, he's a brand, and he's violating brand policies.
Man, fuck them companies, man. They think these companies think they own you, bro. Like. This new generation, This new generation, I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The new generation, we're not going for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's our parents.
But don't like that. He ain't gotta go for it. Just don't do it.
That's what I just said. That's why we started out the whole conversation. We said we believe in him. We freedom to live the life he want to live. That's what we started out the conversation.
That's just like me telling you. That's just like you giving me. That's just like me. Don't appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me all this money. Nah, fuck you. You like, you like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it sound good. But you weren't saying that before you got them 200 mil. You were saying all the right shit in them interviews. You were saying all this, yes sir, no sir. I want to lead by example, all this, and then soon you got the 200 million. You like, yeah, I'm free. I want to be. Oh fuck y'all. Like, come on, man.
They apply for them now. The NBA.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You got.
He done got it bread, so now he feeling a different way. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
But let me go back. Let me go back. This is like you was talking about the jobs and stuff with your UPS, your FedEx, your suit and tie on, wherever you going. How many of us have been riding to work to a 9 to 5, bumping some trap or die? You done sold all the bricks. You done got the pistols up in the air. It ain't no different. Like Big Play Say was saying, music moves you in a certain
definitely
way. So that's all it is.
Like,
right. So that's what I'm saying. So Ja, he out here waving, but it's people that definitely doing all that, bro. Like that's just the way music move people.
But this ain't about music when you've been in cars potentially putting scopes on people. It's more than that when you're doing that.
Bro, that ain't the music. That don't mean it was proven, bro. Like
he was in the car.
Bro.
He was in the car. He was in the car.
Was it a scope? Was it a red light pin? Nobody knows.
They said it was a red light. Yeah. They said it was a red light being scoped on the bus. So Ja was in the car with whoever did it, which those people were coming to pick him up after the game. That's the only way they can get back there, get clearance to get back there is they were going to get Ja.
So what was done to the people? What was done to the people?
What you mean what was done to people? Somebody put a red dot on you. What was
done to the people? Like you said, Ja's guilty of this, him and his entourage. What happened?
Well, the NBA wiped it on the rug because they couldn't prove who actually did it.
Oh, okay.
They couldn't prove who actually did it.
Yeah,
but it happened. It happened. Okay. And they know what. And they know what happened. Hey, see, we don't know, but they know.
Yeah. Well, I know. Well, I just like
they know.
I like to hold people accountable if they've been found guilty. You know, I believe in fairness.
Yeah, but again, I don't care about that accountability shit when they come to being guilty or not, because plenty of people don't murder people and got away with that shit.
I agree.
That don't mean they ain't do it.
I agree with that too.
So that don't mean they ain't do it.
Yeah, but that don't mean he did it.
It's just about how
that don't mean he affects you, right?
He was a part. He was a part of it.
You can't have both sides of the coin. He was in the car. I'm saying it could go that way.
He was a part of it.
But you can't have both sides.
He was a part of it. He was in the car.
You can't have both sides.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you in the car with somebody that do a drive-by and they shoot me and kill me, you going to jail too.
I asked you,
you are going to jail.
Scope on a gun or a red light pin? They don't know. You said you don't know, right? There's no way to know.
They said it was a red light. It was a red dot, whatever that is, a red dot.
Yeah, I'm saying you got like a red light scope on the gun, but you also got them red light pins that you can put a little red light. I don't know.
Man, them aren't no damn
I don't know.
pin, man. You trying to?
I
Hey,
don't know.
you know what it was.
But you don't know either. None of us know. I do know.
I tell you what. Okay, I tell you what. Let's say it wasn't. Let's say it was. Let's say it was a
that he
pin.
was
Let's say
not
it was a
found
pin.
guilty and that happened. So
Let's say it was a pin. Let's say it was a pin. It was a pin, right? This time. Then
Yeah,
next thing I know, but we know Ja got guns in the car though. But Ja got guns in the car. But this time I'm gonna grab the pin. I got the pin. I'm put the red dot on you. I got the pin, but I keep guns on me. And NBA, what you said, the music get me going. I'm used to waving the gun, but this time I went and got the red dot. Man, come on, man.
all I'm
Come on,
saying,
man.
if he was involved in some wrongdoing, he would be found guilty, and they would have suspended him, or something would have happened. The people in the car would have been banned or something. That's all I'm saying.
Those people are banned. I think those people are banned.
They got banned for something else at the stadium. At the stadium.
They got banned.
Yeah, they got banned.
They've been doing. They've been doing everything. They've been doing everything.
Nah, they got banned at the stadium. I know that for a fact. For something else.
They've been doing everything.
So all right,
They've been doing it all.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. What accountability do your friends have in this kind of situation? Cause see, I go back to like the Mike Vick situation. That shit hurt my heart. I don't give a damn what Mike Vick was doing.
No.
That's the money man. You don't never let the money man go down, bro. So like in this situation, what are the friends like? How could they be better?
Are they gonna
be
depends
better?
on what type of friends you have. Nah, cause I'm a type of friend would be like, bro, I ain't gonna have you in that situation. I'm that type of friend.
Facts.
I ain't gonna let you blow. I ain't gonna let you blow generational wealth on just so you can look cool. Cause you ain't really doing nothing to nobody. So if you really ain't trying to do nothing to nobody, you just trying to have fun. I'll be like, bro, let's not put the cameras up. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. You know.
Yeah.
So it depends on the type of people you around. And unfortunately, if you around yes people all the time, you're gonna do what you're gonna do things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know the lad dude, he tried to throw the camera down and block the pistol, but it was too late. You know the internet, that screenshot.
It was too late.
It's so quick.
He should never went live, man.
It's so
Like,
quick.
what are you doing,
He should
bro?
never went live. He should never went live in the
What you
first place.
doing?
But if I'm a friend, I'm like, bro, no cameras around at all. Like, don't nobody pull out a camera. on
Right,
me,
right.
Nowhere around me.
Right,
You know?
right. That's
But again, like you said, this just this generation. It don't mean that unless everybody see it.
yeah. It ain't happen. It ain't happen. It ain't happen unless we see. Let me put it on the
ain't
ground. Yeah, it ain't real till we
It
drop it
ain't
on the
real.
ground. But yeah, but that.
Now you got songs out saying Ja Morant.
All the mean.
Yeah.
On Ja.
So is it safe to say Ja Morant is this generation's ops without no ops? Like who is this ops though? I do want to try to figure that out.
It's all of us.
Do we got ops? I don't know.
We all is up.
Everybody at 17 years, all the 17-year-old hoopers, they think they gonna talk that stuff on the court.
Allegedly. You gotta say allegedly, man.
You know,
I learned that.
Everybody's an op till they not. I guess everybody's
Right.
considered an op, which is
Right.
so strange to me because it's like, bruh, how y'all got so many enemies? You're doing so well. Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like 200 million, like the different those type of ops supposed to be like business ops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
I'm having issue with people. I wear 200 million. I don't even really supposed to be bumping into them too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
boy,
why I'm going around them?
boy don't know how to pray for their enemies, man.
Yeah.
Boys out there.
I'm about to say the thing about money though, man, especially coming to a lot of money fast and soon, like Ja did. I think that people don't understand money exacerbates who you are. Yeah, like and so if you on some bullshit, you're gonna be on some bullshit time 10. If you're an asshole, you're gonna be on an asshole time 10. Like, cause what can you tell a $200 million nigga? You see, they tried to tell him. They tried to tell him. He still do what he want to do. So shit,
Yeah, but honestly think they slapped him on the wrist that first time, bro. They gave him a little BS 8 games, told him to act like he went to treatment. You could tell when he read the whole thing, it sounded like it was something that was written for him. He was never apologetic of it the first time.
Nah.
But I promise you, they gonna get his attention this time. They got to.
Yeah.
So
What y'all
I say
think? How many
50
games?
games.
50? You gonna do 50?
50.
That's
50.
over half the season.
50. I'm getting your
It's a good
attention.
possibility.
Bro, them
I say
boys,
30 to 40.
hey, okay, Steven Jack and Arteta, them boys lost millions of dollars for that fight at Detroit. They lost millions of dollars. They got their attention.
Yeah.
So much so where, bro, we don't really see fights in the NBA no more. Like, you can't even touch them too hard. It's going to be a flagrant foul. So,
But
they got their attention.
yeah.
I only reason I don't think it's gonna be 50, man,
It's over half the
because
season.
these are a series of events, and the last event he really didn't do nothing wrong except just be hard headed.
Yeah.
You know?
But they're gonna charge
You
them
know,
for all
that-
the other ones. You know.
Who gonna charge him? Oh,
The
you talking
NBA.
about the NBA?
Yeah, the NBA gonna be like, yeah, you ain't broke no physical law, but you broke our law. And if I'm what's the name? Alex Silver? Adam Silver. I'm sure we had a conversation directly, and depending on what they talked about, because it's a union, it's a players league, and the union reps was probably there too, and said, hey man, if I gotta come back in here again. You know, I gotta do my job because I gotta put the NBA before you. Because if I don't do you, if I don't take care of you, then it's gonna be other people trying me too. You know, so I say
I thought a player rep for them wasn't player rep his representation, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had the player rep with you and me and all of us there to come together. Like, you know, I'm gonna get you 8 games or 9 games. We're gonna send you to a treatment. You know, we're gonna say the right thing, and you back for the playoffs. Bet. I ain't trying to take your season away, bro. I really know you ain't do nothing wrong in that situation. Well, you might have had a gun in the strip club, which that was wrong. But
so you compound the interest. You compound the interest.
That's what they're doing.
None of that.
That's what they're doing. Hey, let me tell you something. We all got children.
That's from the fans.
We all got children. Hey, we all got children. We all got children. If your child got in trouble Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on Friday, you gonna probably be like, well, you ain't gonna tell them like, damn, why I keep hearing your name involved and stuff, whether it's proven or not. You know, it's like, why you the common denominator? You always involved.
That's how you were raised. These parents like they fault.
We just talked about it earlier.
It's their fault. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I told y'all. You know, so, accountability. We don't want to hold each other accountable for nothing. For nothing. So I think it don't sound cool not to.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get them on some bullshit though, just because of like I follow like Gilbert Arenas. And he talked about that's like some shit that really went down. Guns in the locker room. What's up on the table? Let's go. And he was like, they didn't even suspend him for that. They didn't suspend him. They found some like little loophole on some bullshit. Like, it was
you saw what happened? You saw that chain reaction after that, though? Speaking of that, unfortunately, that chain reaction, like, they got Gilbert, but oh boy, like, he in prison now.
But that ain't because of that reaction.
I know, I agree. But what I'm saying is, they pretty much got, they fined Gilbert all their money, but they pretty much got old boy out of there, like, right after that. Like, he was pretty much out the league.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the same thing. He was done. Though. He was already, what's his name was already a Crip or Blood or whatever it was. Jarvis Crittenden. He was already about that.
I agree. No, I agree. But what I'm saying is, though, like, what I was saying, if Ja wasn't who he was, he'd have been out of the league. You know what I'm saying? With all this stuff going on. Because they basically got old boy out of the league because they were like, you're not a star yet. And you got nerve to be doing all this. And unfortunately, you know, stuff have happened after that. And, you know, he's serving time now. But, you know, it's like.
He out now.
He home?
He been out. He done been on Gilbert's podcast.
He home? The guy who's convicted of murder?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn, how many? Did he do even 5 years?
Yeah, he did long than 5 years. That should have been a minute.
Maybe what, 10? Because didn't he kill somebody?
Yeah, he killed a woman in
a
drive-by.
But
I started a conversation with the fact that even these boys had guns in the locker room and they didn't even get him for guns in the locker room. So I mean, it's their job, it's their business. They can do what they want to do, whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like that last thing, that was just a nigga being stupid to me. So that's why I don't think it's gonna be 60 games or nothing like that. I feel like it's gonna be like 20.
So all the other games weren't stupid.
Say what now?
Out of other things, when you didn't think the other things were stupid.
Well, I mean, I can only go by when a man came and said, "Look, I messed up. I went and got help, and this is where we at now." That's where I'm at now with people.
Yeah,
2 weeks later,
with that, they should have let it slide.
Yeah. 2 weeks later,
that's still you can't double jeopardy.
I mean, I didn't.
Hey man, that man worked. Hey man. That man out here worth $200 million out here doing crazy stuff after crazy stuff after crazy stuff after crazy stuff. You got to get his attention, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because it's going to be the next one that ain't even drafted yet to be like, I ain't do nothing to him. And that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen.
So you feel like they should make an example out of him?
At this point, you have to. For the sake of your league. You know, I'm not honestly, like if I'm the commissioner, my job is to make sure I put the league first. You know, you're not
I think an
necessarily.
example is
Yeah, I
already
think
being
example
made.
being made, too.
What's being made? What's the example?
I'm saying the fact that they even having the conversation and stuff, man. You know,
What's the example?
I mean,
What's being done?
I mean, that's targeted to his brand. You know, that he messed up.
Yeah, he
his
losing
own
endorsements
money,
and stuff.
like his endorsement and stuff. You
Yeah.
know?
That's
he
endorsement.
losing money,
That's endorsement.
you know?
They ain't got nothing to do with the NBA.
It do.
Like,
He losing money
that's
with the
endorsement.
NBA
That-
too. Oh, you
Right.
mean like the NBA
that's-
and him?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the NBA can't write you checks as well. So it's like that's you Nike.
Right.
That's a different brand. That's a different. They gotta do what they gotta do. But
I mean,
where's the NBA?
He lost money though
Like-
with the NBA with his contract and shit. Because we all know he should have been all NBA, and they took that from him because
Well,
of his
he didn't
off.
vote.
Because his off. Yeah, because I'm saying, let's be real. It wasn't his play. He did enough. It was his
Okay,
off the court shit. That's really what it was.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. He lost money because of that. But if you're voting, and you being like, okay, I'm voting for the best players and what they did for the league. If you're also voting, you're gonna be like, well, damn, my man cost his team, you know, this and that because he won on the court. Why would I vote for him, you know, for that award? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, how
Because
many games
you gotta be there for your team, whether you
he
on the
missed
court.
by 8 games. Then how many games he missed?
He missed by 8 or 9, which means they would have been probably 1 seed versus a 2 seed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
depends on who. I don't know who votes. Who votes? Who does the vote?
Writers and sportscasters and shit like that, sports analysts and shit.
Well,
like
you
that.
know they already gonna go in because they probably like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's why I say it's just bias,
mad with
really.
you anyway.
Just hating,
yeah, they mad with you anyway. So they like, I don't like what you representing, and I ain't vote for you.
yeah.
But who you think he would have made it over?
I mean, I don't even remember
Luka?
who was on it. I mean, he should have been out of 3.
gotta
He
look
should have been on there.
Luka, Tatum, Embiid.
But now
Greek
you know it's
Freak.
still it's position based. You know what I mean?
So it's Luka. Luka.
Luka,
Who the two?
Dame. I think Dame was on there. Dame Dollars.
Not first
Donovan
team.
Mitchell.
Not
Donovan
first
Mitchell. I didn't say
team.
first team. I said any. He didn't make any NBA team.
Oh, any NBA.
Yeah,
I thought you
first,
said
second, or third. Yeah, first, second, or third. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He should have made one of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I got you. I thought you were talking about the first one.
Yeah.
I was trying to see who he would have made it over the first one. Yeah, he would have. If he wouldn't have got in trouble, he definitely. And yeah, he definitely. He just kind of, man. I'm saying, I just think it's one of them things where they trying to get his attention, man. So you know, we don't have a repeat of.
They got
They
it.
got it.
But they ain't did that yet. It's summer, like.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, man. They waiting for the NBA draft. They don't want to make him news because they
Yeah.
know, you know, the media is king, man.
Yeah.
They can build him up and try and.
It's gonna be. They're gonna be
crucify
talking
him
about
now,
it.
and they ain't gonna do nothing but make him.
It's gonna come down.
You know what? That's a different side of it too. Like you
Yeah.
think about it, them clicks for this bullshit he doing. That's definitely like it's negative, but it's definitely going
Right.
toward pushing people
Right.
toward the NBA though.
Right.
I
And
think
if
it
they
could
let
be
him
pushing
on
people
the court,
away.
he gonna ball. So
It could be keeping people, pushing people away too.
Nah, I think it's gonna bring you clicks and stuff, bro, and watches, views.
Because
yeah.
well, I mean, you talking about? Wow,
That
I'm
man
just talking about
done
as
on
far as
everybody.
I'm talking about fans
Yeah,
being like,
everybody
I
posted.
don't want my kid wearing this jersey no more. That type of stuff is what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
That
man,
happened.
The kid want
That-
to wear his jersey just because his generation.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
parents don't pay. I mean, that's the thing. It used to be a point in time where parents would have to give you money. Now these
got
kids
their
gotta
own
get
money.
money.
They got
young,
their own
man.
money.
You know,
They
got
got
their
more-
own
they got
money.
more than us.
You taught me. Yeah. Yeah, you raising me. Oh yeah, you got to be sustainable. You got to understand business. Now these young kids, they know money. They got their own money. They're gonna choose to endorse whatever they want. You know, just like in their culture, rap culture. They trapping and banging down and stuff. They were like, oh, what was he listening to when he did that? Oh, I was listening to the same thing. You know, but
Well,
it's just part of it, man. It's just part of it.
you know, we want to do an experiment. Let's just see how many folk gonna follow him if he get kicked out of the NBA for how long. That'd be a good.
How many people unfollow? You should know now. How many people you think unfollow, or you think how many people follow him now? Do you think he a game follow, or you think he lost some followers?
That's a good
I think he
question.
got the same followers he had. I think he got the followers he had already because, you know, some people following him because of the talent, and then that was people starting to follow him because of some of the other stuff that was starting to happen. You know, off the court, you know, and on the court, even on the court, you know, some of the drama that was coming with Memphis.
I know he trending.
Definitely trending.
Memphis team, you know. Yeah, that Memphis team used to be like, you know, the attitudes they started, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just so funny because it's like as tough as the team try to act, nobody's fighting. Not that I'm pushing people to fight, but it's like they fought back in the day in the NBA. That's what I'm saying. It's all a joke because ain't nobody fighting in the NBA no more. Don't nobody want to get fined like
Commercial.
Nobody fighting. Like it's just nobody fighting. They fighting.
Somebody hit somebody!
They fight in baseball. They fight in football. They fight in ice hockey. They do not fight in the NBA. Y'all notice that? They don't fight.
It's not that many players though. It's
What
a
they gotta do
small
with
amount
it?
of pros.
What they gotta do with it?
It's a
A fight
smaller
is a fight.
percentage. It's just a smaller percentage.
What
You know how many people on a baseball team?
What they got to do with a fight?
You know, it ain't but 7 men in rotation, man. If one of the starters get the fight, that
I ain't talking about
you
a
break your
group.
hand, the season is over with.
Bruh, that ain't got nothing to do with it. If somebody does something to you and y'all potentially about to fight, you think they gonna be like, well, it ain't but 7 of us. They fighting. Like, that's what happened. That's what happens in the 90s. You think they were thinking, well, I am on the All-Star team. Like, no, Isaiah Thomas was out there throwing hands. Like, Larry Bird throwing hands. Michael Jordan had to throw hands. Reggie Miller threw hands at times. Kobe even had to throw hands. Like, no. I'm just saying,
So
they know how much you get fined. That's what I'm saying.
So
They know.
You want them to throw hands?
No, I'm not saying I want them to fight. I'm telling you, the NBA has already gotten their attention. They know.
They
know.
Throw hands.
I'm about to get it.
No, they know what I'm.
Handle it like a man.
No, I'm proving the point of they know exactly what happens if they do fight. That's all I'm saying. The NBA has gotten their attention. Like, I'm gonna hit you hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why nobody's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And that's what they're gonna end up doing in this situation.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm not advocating fighting.
I'm about to say. You
what
criticized my boy Ja Wick earlier about he a real man. He throwing them things outside of the jaw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, he fight kids,
Allegedly.
He fight children.
Allegedly.
That man fight
Allegedly.
children. He fight.
You said something about my sister?
He
What?
fight kids, bro.
Hey man, they say
He
that man.
fighting kids.
They say them kids start with him, man. That nigga ain't never about 21.
He went to them.
22, ain't he?
I don't know.
that nigga.
23, 24.
They the same height. He be like, brother, the same height as me.
About 23.
They was in high school
24.
together.
So he basically like he out here being a senior picking on freshmen.
Yeah.
A senior picking on freshmen.
What if it's the same 17-year-old kid?
Nah, it's a different one.
Yeah, I'm back for
But
some more.
if I am that 17-year-old kid, I'm about to get showing up paid though. Thank you.
Yeah, they sued him, but he already got
Thank
a.
you.
But I think y'all suing him back already.
I'm suing him back for what?
I think they said the nigga like pretty much tried to fight John. That's what they saying, of course. I mean,
It's gonna be. They gonna settle.
yeah,
They gonna settle. They can throw him a couple dollars.
yeah. I mean, that's what it's
Give him a
about.
couple
Yeah,
dollars.
anyway, when you rich, you don't want to go to court. Whether you right or wrong, selling is the easiest route. So,
Yeah.
That bread.
It's gonna be that. Is that lawyer? job to
Everybody
get
making
that
the money. Only people making money is the lawyers.